everyone, to the I Am Sacred Collective Moon Meditation Magic. I am here with Mimi the Motivator, and I am Goddess Meya, the Culture Witch. And we're so happy to provide for you all a safe and sacred space for healers, light workers, and those who just need that space to come together under the full moon to rest, reset, and restore. So, thank you all for being here with us today. Before we get started, we're going to do some introductions just so y'all can get to know us a little better, and then we'll go right into our program. First, Mimi the Motivator.
Thank you, Goddess Meya. I am Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, host of the Get High on Motivation podcast. You can find it out there, streaming everywhere. I am a holistic coach, an educator. I host workshops and do one on one sessions to help people remove the blocks that have been long standing in their life so they can get to a higher level and greatest level of success. I believe in being happy, being healthy, and being the greatest versions of ourselves. And I want to do anything that I can to assist you in that, starting right here, right now. So thank you for joining us. And I will now pass this back over to Goddess Meya. Ashe.
Ashe. And I am Goddess Meya, the Culture Witch, a healing artist as well as a doctorate seeker of knowledge in psychology. But my main mission here is to help bring ancient cultural practices into our daily lives in order to improve emotional and holistic wellness. I am also the host of the Culture Witch podcast that tries to integrate cross cultural ideas and phenomena that happens, but from a Black, Indigenous point of view that is usually forgotten or overlooked. But I find that that's important, and that's a part of my message to get out. And I'm also an astrologer. And if you want to see any of my services, I am available at theculturewitch.com. And now we're going to go to Mia with some announcements that we have. Any upcoming events?
Well, as a matter of fact, we do. Um, the, I believe that everyone is present except for one, which is Sharissa, has not, well, comes to Goddess Brunch. So Goddess Brunch is something that we do every month. We have one coming up on December 13th. If that's the right date. Does that sound right, ladies? I think that's right, December 13th. It is an invitation only event. It is not public like this, but I'll make sure I get you the details for that. Also, I have a public speaking course that launched today. It will be going on starting January the 5th, every Tuesday for 8 weeks. If you want to get the discount code, let me know. But right now, there is a Cyber Monday special to get the entire package for $99. It's on Eventbrite, and I'll drop a link in the comment section at some point later on in the event. So that is all that I have currently. And be sure to tune into my show. Thank you. Goddess Mia.
I have no upcoming events. I am going to honor the holy days, the holy time, and take a little break. But please do come to the Goddess Brunch if you are a seeking goddess or if you've heard of goddess before and you have no idea what to do or how to reclaim your goddess power. You should definitely join us. It's an empowering moment. And so, with the end of those announcements, we are going to go with Mimi with our deep breaths.
Ashe. All right. I'd like for everyone to get comfortable wherever you are. You can sit down, you can lay down, it doesn't matter, whatever is feeling comfortable for you. Close your eyes, and we're going to take three deep, connecting, cleansing breaths. We call this an energy reset. We're going to start with our exhale, out with the old and in with the new. So, on your next exhale, I would like for you to blow all the air and all the energy out of your body until you can blow no more. Then slowly fill that space up with new energy, new air, allowing every cell in your body to relax and to reset. Exhale through your mouth and let it all out. Let out all the stress that you brought to this moment. And inhale this present moment in the spirit and energy that is here in the now. And exhale. Take one final long, deep inhale to the top of your head and then hold it and pull in just a little bit more air and hold that. Then I want you to make the longest, hardest, loudest sigh you can possibly make. Now allow your body to breathe on its own. And when you're ready, blink your eyes open.
Ashe. Thank you, Mimi. And now we'll go into the astrology energy forecast of this full moon. So, this is a full moon in the signs of Gemini, the twins, mutable air, which means that they are dynamic and flexible. But it's also what we call a penumbra lunar eclipse. So, it's not a full lunar eclipse. And we could kind of see it. It was actually at 4:03 a.m. But it when part of the Earth eclipses the moon's light from the sun, the light bends, and so the moon appears to look like it's red. So I found that it was interesting because if you look into the sky and are able to see the full moon, you will also see Mars, the red star, the warrior planet, close to Gemini, the Gemini full moon. So we have these emotional warrior planets that are connecting today. But when we have an eclipse, we start a new series, and this is the beginning of something completely new. Strong emotions around money, anger, or lust could be coming up during this time. Ending of relationships, ending of cycles, frustration, things that are outside of your control. Almost like a fatedness comes with this full moon. And when we say a let go or an ending, we are talking about also it can be relationships to the self patterns, and thinking patterns that we've held on to for a long time. This also comes to eclipse the north node of the moon, which is about future, it's about destiny. So, with the end of the cycle, there is actually a change in our destiny. I would ask you, in the past few days, have you noticed that there's been a shift in an idea, a shift in what you thought your purpose or your future would be? Has someone come in that has changed what you thought you were going to be going or doing? That's the energy that's coming up with this full moon. And also, with it being in Gemini, Gemini is the sign of communication and clarity. It's also about disclosure. And so, what does disclosure mean? It's finding truth and expressing truth that also does not harm others in the process. It's this mm, it's this illuminating experience to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to allow yourself to surrender, and to allow yourself to change what you've been thinking about changing. It's the revelation that reality is sometimes a contraindication of what you thought it would be. And also, what's happening is Mercury, the planet of communication, is sextile, making an opportunity to Saturn, the planet of laws, structure, in Capricorn, which has been happening this whole year with restructuring around health and systems. Today's energy is asking you, what's next on your horizon? Is it progress? Saturn is giving you the discipline to activate Mercury. So write down the plan, figure it out, put structure around it, look around your home, see what parts of progress that you've been making. Notice those points in your home. And what do you need in order to get to the next big thing? It's a great time to correct what needs to be changed, but to also be proud of how far you have come in this year. I'm ready. Are you? Let's go. Ashe. And so, with the end of the energy forecast, now we'll go into the meditation that I'll help guide you all on. And so, I want you to get comfortable where you are. Relax your shoulders, your back. You can either lie down or sit in a chair. But I just want you to focus in on my voice and relax. Now begin to pay attention to your breaths. On the next inhale, I want you to imagine taking in the breath through the roots of your feet or the bottom of your feet. Deep inhale in from the earth up through your feet. Feel the connection, the rooting breath you have to the ground. Take another deep inhale in through the bottom of your feet up to your legs. On the next inhale, take a deep breath in through the bottom of your feet, up through your legs, up to your hips. And exhale. Relax. Take another deep inhale in through the nose, up through your feet, your legs, your hips, up to your stomach, your solar plexus. And exhale. Another deep inhale in through the bottom of your feet, up your legs, up your thighs, to your solar plexus, now up to your heart. And breathe out. Take another deep inhale in through the roots, up your body, all the way up to your throat. And relax. Another deep inhale in through your nose from the bottom of your feet, up through your body, your heart, your throat. Now up to the position between your two eyebrows, your third eye. Breathe into this area and relax. Another deep inhale in through the bottom of your feet, up your legs, up your thighs, up your stomach, up through your heart, through your throat, up to your third eye, and now go up to your crown. Imagine the breath coming through as a white light through the top of your head up to the sky. You are connected. Take a deep inhale in and relax. Take a deep inhale in and relax. And now imagine you look up to the sky where the breath of crowning light goes up. And notice that you are connected to the light of the full moon. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Notice how the moon shines Admire its beauty and its clarity. I invite you to ask, what message do you need clarity that the moon can answer? Take a deep inhale in through your nose and relax. Focus on this message. Why do you need this message? The moon has the answer. Listen. If your mind wanders off, bring it back to the breath. Deep inhale in and a relaxing breath out. Feel yourself free in the moment, in the light of the full moon. She is loving. She is caring. She is compassionate. She sees all the beauty, all the great things that you do. And in this moment, she gives her light back to you. And with this light is a gift of clarity. You can choose to accept it or to not. The choice is always yours. But definitely allow her beautiful light to shine down on your crown. And now begin to thank her for the energy she brings. And with a deep inhale in through your nose, release everything in your body. You are safe. You are stable. You have clarity. You have purpose. And now gently come back into your awareness. Begin to wiggle your toes and shake your legs. Relax your shoulders, roll your shoulders around, stretch your neck, and finally, when you're ready, open your eyes. Ashe.
Ashe. Let's just take a moment to recollect ourselves. That was a beautiful meditation. I feel like I got my answer. I don't know about you all. So now we'll have a tarot card reading. I pulled 4 cards from the Gods and Sirens deck. I pulled 4 cards for the forthcoming weeks to give us maybe something to focus on these coming weeks. So the first card pulled is Vesta, home. Home represents a foundation, and it is time for us to be sure that we have established, or we are establishing, a strong foundation, whether that foundation is our home or even in our business. Anything that we have going on, even in relationships, we need a strong foundation to build upon so that whatever we build can last with integrity. This card also can represent protection being necessary or protection being granted in some area of our life surrounding that same idea. I want you just to make sure that in this coming week that you are making sure that even your home is clean. Just anything that is around a foundation. If you are building a business or starting a business, make sure your files are clean. Clean out your inbox, but be sure that whatever you need to start on a firm trajectory in this coming year, that you have a firm foundation to catapult from. The next card, Pomona, the goddess of plenty. It is time for you to trust that you have enough, that you are enough. You have everything you need, and anything that you do need will come. All we need to do is ask, and it will be given. Ask, and we shall receive. This asking, though, is not a verbal asking. This is a spiritual asking. This is a heart asking. Ask the universe. Ask the ancestors. Ask your highest and greatest self, you. Ask the questions because you have an inner GPS system that will always guide you along the way and guide you to your resources. You have more resources in abundance than what you have recognized and given gratitude for. And what we all know is the more gratitude we pay is the more blessings and abundance that come into our experience. So if you want to be open to more plenty, then recognize what you have. You have to have what you want before you can want what you have. Remember that. The next card is the White Buffalo Woman, the card of peace. There's a lot of chaos going on in the world. There's a lot of chaos going on in our minds. There's a lot of chaos going on in our spirit. And with this coming moon being in Gemini, we're going to be torn between two polarities within ourself. We're going to be battling. There's going to be a battle between higher self and lower self. There's going to be a battle between the people that we are dealing with. There's a battle between which way do we go in certain situations, in relationships, in organizations, and even in our own personal lives. Going back to this first card of Vesta, sometimes this card might be a sign that you're about to make a move. So learn how to live more peaceably with yourself, with others, with the world, with Mother Earth, because we share this energy not just with other human beings, but with animals, with plant life. How can you live more peaceably with the earth? How can you live more peaceably with the cosmos, with the universe at large, with the entire collective? Because everyone is a part of the collective, because everyone is a part of the oneness. The last card, Goddess Hathor, the goddess of contentment. What this card is telling us is to sing, to dance, to create without worry and without anxiety. Because Goddess Meya's got it right. It is going to be a time of rest, a time for us to not push and drive so hard. I think many of us have been driving extremely hard these past few months, and maybe even this entire year, and maybe years prior. It's time for you to take a rest and be okay with resting. Even God, they say, created the world in 6 days and rested on the seventh day. We all need rest. And part of resting isn't just sleeping. Resting sometimes is having fun. It's doing something that is opposite from your regular day-to-day mundane task, business, this, that, cleaning the house. At least if you're going to clean the house with some music and turn it into a dance routine. Have fun in this season, resting. Have some fun creating something new. Try a new hobby. Is there something you've been wanting to make? Make it. And if it doesn't work, who cares? Because we have no anxiety and we're just doing this as an activity of rest. Because resting can be an activity. Meditation is also an activity of rest. So be sure that you are meditating. Meditate on a regular basis every day. Even if you only have 2 minutes to get it done, get it done. But the more, the better. Don't go over and beyond, but be sure that you are giving your mind, your body, and your spirit a moment to rest. Just like you're giving yourself, your mind, your body, and a spirit to be wild and be free without any anxiety. You deserve it. So, with that, we're going to have some affirmations. I believe the message was loud and clear through the tarot, and I don't think there's too much for me to add on to that. I think all of us know where we are on this crossroads. I think all of us know where we need to go, which direction we need to choose, where we need to make some turns, or where we can continue going straight away. But figure it out and trust yourself. Trust the process. Don't worry about having it all figured out. That's not being in the present moment. Right now, we're being called to be in the present moment and making decisions that affect our present moment and allowing the future to work itself out because it's already done. Whatever you desire is already done. Whatever you need is already done. So trust in that. So here are affirmations. Repeat after me. You can unmute yourselves or you can stay muted, whatever makes you feel most comfortable. It doesn't matter to me. I am breaking old patterns.
I am breaking
Breaking
old
old patterns.
I am releasing people, situations, and habits that no longer serve me.
I am
I'm
releasing
releasing people,
people,
situations,
situations, and
and
habits
habits
that no
that no
longer serve
longer
me.
serve me.
Let me mute myself from butchering.
It's so fine. It's okay. This is not a chorus. We are not in chorus, okay? Unmute yourself so that way we all hear each other. We all hear ourselves and we hear each other too, knowing that we have the whole tribe with us, okay? All right.
Yes.
So I am establishing a strong foundation.
I
I
am
I
am
am
establishing
establishing a
establishing a
Establishing a
strong
strong
foundation.
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 I am celebrating my progress.
I
I
am
I
am
I
am
am
celebrating
celebrating my
my
celebrating
progress.
my
progress.
progress.
I am free to be me.
I
I
I
am
I
am
am
free
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 to
to
be
be
to
me.
be
me.
me.
I am free to do me.
I
I
am
I
am
am
free to
free to
free
do
do
me.
to
me.
do me.
And so it is.
And so
And
it
so
is.
it
So it
is.
is.
All right. So this concludes this portion of our event. I am going to stop recording. I do want to mention one more announcement. For the rest of this week, I will be doing live breathing exercises at 6 o'clock a.m. I want to say Central Time. But if you go to my YouTube channel, just click the notifications bell next to the subscribe button and you'll know when I'm going live. I've been trying to go to live on Instagram as well, but I cannot promise that.